Story 1, The Haunting in Room 13. In a historic hotel, guests had always heard strange tales about Room 13. Rumors spoke of an unexplainable presence that lurked there. One night, a brave traveler decided to stay in the room to prove the legends wrong. As the clock struck midnight, eerie whispers echoed through the walls, chilling the guest to the bone. The room's temperature plummeted, and ghostly figures materialized before the traveler's eyes. Unable to endure the terror any longer, the guest fled, vowing never to speak of the horrors they witnessed. Story 2, The Cursed Doll. A family inherited an antique doll from their mysterious relative. At first, they found it charming, but soon strange occurrences began. Objects moved on their own, and the doll's eyes seemed to follow everyone in the room. Night after night, they heard eerie giggles and whispers. The family decided to get rid of the doll, but it kept reappearing, leading them to believe it was cursed. Desperate, they performed a ritual to break the curse, only to discover the doll's spirit had possessed one of them, seeking revenge for being discarded. Story 3, The Abandoned Asylum. A group of urban explorers ventured into an abandoned asylum that had a dark history. As they explored the decaying hallways, they heard haunting cries and laughter echoing through the empty rooms. Strange symbols and graffiti covered the walls, hinting at a disturbing past. Suddenly, they felt an oppressive presence surrounding them. Doors slammed shut, and eerie whispers filled the air. Panicking, they tried to escape, but the asylum seemed to have a sinister will of its own, trapping them inside. Story 4, The Mirror of Malevolence. In an antique shop, a mirror caught the eye of a curious young woman. She bought it and hung it in her bedroom, unaware of the mirror's sinister power. Each night, she saw disturbing reflections in the mirror, distorted versions of herself with malevolent grins. The mirror seemed to feed on her fear, drawing her closer to the abyss of madness. Determined to break free, she sought the help of a mysterious psychic, who revealed that the mirror was a portal to a dark realm where malevolent entities sought to escape into the real world. Story 5, The Shadow in the Woods. A hiker ventured deep into a remote forest, seeking solitude and serenity. As night fell, an unsettling feeling crept over them. They heard rustling leaves and saw fleeting shadows among the trees. Panic set in as an eerie figure emerged from the darkness, lurking just beyond the edge of their vision. Every step they took, the shadow mimicked. Desperate to escape, the hiker ran, but the shadow followed, forever haunting their nightmares. Story 6, The Ghost Ship. A fishing crew set sail on a foggy night, hoping for a bountiful catch. They soon encountered an ancient ship, shrouded in mist and appearing abandoned. Curiosity got the better of them, and they boarded the vessel. But as they explored the eerie ship, they were horrified to find the ghostly crew still haunting its decks. Each sailor was a wraith, forever bound to the ship by an ancient curse. The fishermen barely escaped with their lives, vowing never to speak of their nightmarish encounter. Story 7, The Forgotten Carnival. In an old town, a carnival was rumored to appear every decade, inviting only a select few to experience its mysterious attractions. A young girl received an invitation and ventured to the Forgotten Carnival. The rides seemed alive, and the performers were specters from a bygone era. But as the night wore on, she realized the carnival fed on the souls of its visitors, trapping them in a perpetual loop of thrill and terror. With every laugh and scream, the carnival grew stronger, ready to claim its next victims. Story 8, The Vengeful Spirit. A group of friends decided to explore an abandoned mansion that was said to be haunted by a vengeful spirit seeking retribution for past wrongs. As they entered the mansion, they were consumed by a chilling coldness. The ghostly apparition materialized before them, its eyes glowing with anger and sorrow. The friends tried to escape, but the spirit was relentless, haunting their dreams and tormenting their waking hours until they found a way to appease the restless soul and set it free. Story 9, The Malevolent Forest. a group of campers ventured into a dense forest known for its ominous reputation. As night fell, they heard haunting whispers and saw strange lights dancing among the trees. The forest seemed to have a mind of its own, changing paths and trapping them in its labyrinthine web. One by one, the campers disappeared, swallowed by the malevolent forest, leaving no trace behind. Those who survived vowed never to return, haunted by the chilling memories of the enigmatic woods. Story 10: The Sinister Carnival Masks. In a quaint town, a traveling carnival arrived, offering masks that granted wearers their heart's deepest desires. Intrigued, townspeople donned the mysterious masks, only to find their desires turning into nightmares. Each wish came with a terrible price, as the masks trapped their wearers in an eternal loop of torment. The once vibrant town became a haunting realm of twisted illusions and shattered dreams. In the end, the carnival disappeared, leaving the townspeople to bear the burden of their choices forever. Story 11: The Haunting Melody. In an old music conservatory, a piano teacher discovered a forgotten composition hidden in the depths of the archives. As she played the haunting melody, strange occurrences began to unfold. The keys seemed to move on their own, and eerie shadows danced across the walls. The music drew the spirit of the original composer, a tormented soul seeking to finish what they started. The teacher became entangled in a chilling duet with the ghostly pianist, struggling to decipher the cryptic message within the melody before the spirit's malevolence consumed her. Story 12: The Unseen Hand. A reclusive artist found a mysterious paintbrush that seemed to have a life of its own. As she painted, the brush guided her hand, creating hauntingly beautiful masterpieces. But the paintings held a dark secret. They depicted scenes of tragedy and despair that foretold the future. The artist became obsessed with the brush, unable to break free from its malevolent influence. With each stroke, the unseen hand pushed her deeper into the darkness, blurring the line between reality and art. Story 13: The Whispering Gallery. In an abandoned cathedral, a curious explorer discovered a hidden chamber known as the Whispering Gallery. Legend spoke of its power to grant any wish, but at a great cost. As the explorer made their wish, the walls seemed to come alive with sinister whispers, warning of the impending doom. The wish came true, but it twisted into a nightmarish version of their desire. The explorer found themselves trapped in a labyrinth of mirrors, forced to confront their darkest fears and regrets.